And welcome back. I am done working and I can hop into WoW again. And yes, you are noticing a lot of different stuff. So first of all, let me point out the less obvious stuff. I pressed the wrong button and I now have, when I go to skills, I have tailoring 300. We did it. It's done. It's beautiful. So look at my gold right now. It says 17. Yes, 17 gold. I had like 500 or something at the start of today. Don't know what happened to it, but it just kind of disappeared. Anyway, much more importantly, if I look at my bags, which actually I don't even know where my bags are anymore. I guess I can't see my bags anymore with ElvUI, as you can see as well. Talk more about it in just a second. But I just equipped a bunch of cool bags that I don't know where I can see them anymore. But it doesn't matter because we don't have to replace them anyway. Because we now have some... Where do I even see them? Actually, I'm really curious now. I don't see them on my screen. They're somewhere. Okay, so we have the level 18 bags, or the 80 slot bags. What am I talking about? So we have the bags that are... Well, like this new UI is completely messing me up. So it's these bags over here. The leather reinforced rune cloth bag. Made a couple of them. And, you know, we're equipping them. So now my inventory is very, very large. So this is maximum sized regular inventory. The only thing I can still improve in size is down here. This is a 16 slot soul bag, and the maximum goes to 26, I think, which I will be looking to get. Anyway, that's really cool. But also, let me just move my webcam to the middle of the screen here for a moment. So what has happened is I decided that I wanted to take things to the next level again, and it's time to introduce a new mod. So everyone who plays WoW, you will know ElvUI. It is like the UI mod for everyone. I didn't want to take anything from other people, so I decided, you know what, let me just download it and just mess around with it myself. So what I've done is, first of all, I have changed the wow. Speaking is difficult, guys. I literally just finished an 8-hour shift at work, okay? Like, forgive me, please. So I split the text, or the chat. On the left side here, we just have guild chat, we have say chat, you know, we just have stuff that we actually want to see at all times. And on the right side, we just have all the, you know, the trade chat and the local defense chat and those kind of things, the LFG chat, so that we can keep an eye on that. Like when I want to look for something, I can look over there, but they are not going to be messing around with my constant chats down here. So I can actually talk to people and actually keep up to date with stuff without, like, you know, the spam coming through constantly. Then I've moved the hotbar down here. You know, this is the regular skill hotbar I'm using. This is my, like, consumable hotbar. This is my pet hotbar, my summon hotbar. Then over here, we have another hotbar with, like, stuff that I don't use very frequently, which was on the right side over here. It has now... Well, actually, can't you see my mouse? Now you can see my mouse. Okay, I guess I was out of focus. I think you couldn't see my mouse. So, like, on the other side, like on the right side, I used to have this bar that was vertical as opposed to horizontal. I've changed that. It's now on top of this chat because I like the way that looks. The buffs are up here very clearly. You can also see if I click someone, you can see, you know, there's like a target frame up there. And you can see, you know, what's, you know, buffs they have, their HP bar, etc. And yeah, just like overall, I think it's looking pretty good. I might change the things around. Like, I don't know if I care about this bar down here because this like replicates exactly what I see up there. So I guess I'll remove one of them depending on like whether I do like having this. I think I won't really appreciate this too much, but like the HP bar, I guess, is cool. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I don't even know where exactly this was initially. Maybe like top left or something. Not quite sure. Anyway, I'm gonna just mess around with this for a bit. You know, I'm gonna probably just experiment with this as I go. But I wanted to show off what I have created so far, which I think looks decently clean. Like there's also stuff like with the health bars and like the nameplates and stuff that I haven't messed around with too much. Actually, not at all. I haven't even left this place. I don't know what it looks like in different places. But you know, now we've got reshade rolling, we've got ElvUI rolling. Like the game is starting to look very nice and clean, and I do appreciate that. And I want to try and keep these things very minimalistic. I don't like, you know, UI mods that make my screen look horrendous. I just want to have something that looks more modern, more clean, and customizable, which is exactly what we have right now. So the plan is going to be to... I think I want to go to Felwood next. I think I want to try and do an Imp's request, because I like the idea of going there, doing that, and getting some other stuff done. You know, that's not just progressing the dungeon run, which is really fun, and I will continue doing that later. But I have so many things on my backlog, like warlock quests, runes, like there's so many things I want to do, and I want to actually get a bit of that going. So yeah, I'm gonna just get a lot of stuff done today. I can feel it. But first, let me clean out the inventory, because this is looking horrendous. So I could upgrade. Wait, I'm still at the like the middle of the screen. I don't want to be here. I want to be back here. So the only thing you guys are missing is just like a hotbar with, you know, like my summons on it and stuff, and the LFG chat, which is like stuff that people don't really care about. So I'm gonna just keep it on top of that. It's like whatever. I guess I'll probably do it like this as well, so, you know, it's not obnoxiously, like, you know, blocking certain things like halfway through. Now it's just like blocking everything. Like, that's fine. So I could sell. Oh wait, stuff is going on here. This is looking weird. Yeah, that looks weird for a second there. Not quite sure what's going on there. So I guess also the naming font is different, like all the health bars and stuff. And I gotta fine tune this stuff. You know, it's not optimal, but you know, it works for now. So I could upgrade all of these Runecloth bags to the more advanced version, which probably would be a good point or like a good thing to do. But I just don't have the funds right now. I need to make some funds back. So I'm going to put them all up for sale and kind of just hope that I'm selling them. The game looks so modern now, guys. This is almost weird to me, how modern this game looks now. Also, I now look bigger. I'm a bigger part of your screen. I hope you appreciate that. My bag is also a bit tiny. I think I gotta make it bigger. Like, it looks smaller than before. I guess it's because I changed the overall UI scale, and I guess it also changes the bag because I'm using Bagnon for it. All right, there we go. Now my bag's looking bigger again, and I can actually see what's going on. Wait, so I just came back. I had to quickly go and grab something, and apparently I am in like some sort of AFK mode. I hadn't seen this before yet, but my character is dancing in the bottom right corner. Like, this is so cool. Like, the fact that the game allows me to do this, like, literally, you know, I have, like, the guild on the bottom left. I've got the server. I've got the time I've been AFK for. The chat moves to the top left corner of the screen. My cursor moves to the bottom right. The UI is disabled. Like, all of this stuff, like, the fact that I can do so many different things, you know, like, this game is so customizable. Okay, let me renew my webcam. I just turned it off because I wanted to show it off. So, you may be wondering why I am in Longbourn right now when I was talking about Felwood. Well, a friend of mine sent me this list of the runes and, you know, how you get those. And I had been looking into that a little bit before, but I feel like I'm at that point right now where I just really want to get a lot of the easy ones done because I've just been putting them off for so long. Well, not really been putting them off, but I've just not actively gone and looked up where they were. And now I am looking up where they are. I'm going to really, you know, start using guides like a lot at this point. Like, I'm going to probably, besides, you know, just like open world cloud questing and stuff, like, I'm going to really move to just using guides a lot more because I want to get into the proper end game. So in order to get into the proper end game, I need to get my runes. And I wanted to take you guys with me on this little journey here because look at this place. Like, we haven't been here in so long. Such a cool little place. Now, I don't know where the NPC is that I need to go to, so I'm going to go find them and I'll see you guys there. And apparently it is a traveling merchant called Grecian Ironstove who is in, well, parts of this map, but we just kind of like walk back up and down this road and we should run into him. So that's not too bad. Feels good to be back here though. It's been so long. And there he is, Grecian Ironstove. So let's talk to him. And he sells us the Malevolent Pie, a pastry with a sinister energy. Right, so we get the pie and we consume the pie. We eat it. Nice. There we go. It's done. And isn't that supposed to unlock? Oh, there we go. It just takes a little while. And now we get the Rune of Channeling. And the Rune of Channeling actually sounds super cool. And I can't believe I didn't have this one before because it's going to make a massive difference. So what it does, let me show you real quick. If I now go to my rune. So now we have 9 out of 30. So, you know, we're almost like a third in there. You know, I've only been playing for like 170 hours or something. It also is on a... Well, it's competing with Demonic Tactics, which of course does mean that my melee and spell critical strike chance is lower. So I can maybe switch back to it later. But Master Channeler says, your drain life is no longer channeled. That's big, because I wasn't using it mostly because it was channeled. It now lasts 15 seconds with a 15-second cooldown, so you can have permanent uptime. Costs 100% more mana, so the baseline cost of the Drain Life ability is 240 mana. So it's going to cost us 480, which is a lot. Also, didn't I used to have like my mana bar and stuff in the upper left corner? Is that this window? Is this... Oh, this is the mana icon, and this is the health icon. Where are the bars? Like, I'm missing my bars. I gotta figure out how to bring the bars back. But it's going to cost me a lot of mana, but it's going to be... Well, allowing me to put it up as like a dot. And it also heals for 50% more each time it deals damage. So it's just a better version, but it does cost more mana. So I'm actually going to put Master Channeler onto my Emerald Enchanted Robes. So I'm using the UI mod for the inventory as well, which I think looks quite nice. The reputation bar is not too sure about. Like, this looks a little bit odd to me. But, you know, like, overall, like, the skills panel, for some reason, like, when I'm using this current setup, this gives me, like, Windows XP vibes. I don't know why, but that's just the way it works for me. But I like the character panel, and that's where I spend most of the time. Like, it just looks a bit more modern, a bit cleaner, which I do appreciate. Alright, I've actually just disabled it because I quite like the way the normal version looks. I would like to get some like percentages and like numbers like to always show. So I guess I can maybe do that. Also, my entire UI just looks small right now because I changed the UI scale, which is really annoying because if I want to now bump it up, I'm going to have to downscale all the rest. So it's a little bit annoying to set up. Once I have everything set up, like, it's perfectly fine, but it does take some fiddling, which is fine. Alright, everything should have been rescaled a bit now, and I think overall it looks quite pleasant. So yeah, that's nice. So for this next one, I have to find a critter, and this sheep over here is a critter, and I have to use Drain Soul on it. Here we go. Do we just keep channeling? There we go. And we got a pure soul shard, and we just need one pure soul shard and a tainted soul shard, which we get from a mob we haven't seen in a very long time. So I have to go back to Elwyn right now. You know, I didn't plan this out, so I don't really know where I'm going to be heading. I'm just going to, you know, go as we go. But I'm going to fly back to...
Mark my words, you won't find fast...
Yes, I know. Thank you very much. So I'm going to fly back to Stormwind. We're going to go over to find Hogger. Yes, Hogger. That guy. So we're going to have to go find him. I'm going to have to use Drain Soul on Hogger as well. And... oh, we could have gone to Don Morok as well, which would have been closer. But you know what? I'm already on the way. It's totally fine. We can go there. So I'm going to have to use it on Hogger to get a Tainted Soul Shard. And then I have to bring both of them into the basement of the Goldshire Inn. And we will receive something called Soul Siphon, which I'll talk about in a moment when we do get it. Also, this button right here is very much out of place. I gotta, you know, change where that is. Because some UI elements, you just don't see them until they pop up. And then I guess I'll adjust them as we go. Ooh, I can see the dots on top of them. Wait, hold on. So if I you know, hit someone, I can now see whether I have applied dots to them. Can I apply them to different mobs? Wait, why did he go friendly? Is that friendly, or is that just like someone else targeted him instead of me? Oh, I do have to have them targeted, I think. But I can mess around with this. I can probably have them always display, which is quite nice, you know. If I can always just display the... oh, like the looting window also looks different. But I have auto loot equipped, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Or well, auto loot equipped, I guess, you know, like auto loot set. Hogger! Hogger! I would like this to start displaying like a bit sooner, because like it pops in very late. Like, I have to be pretty much within aggro range before it pops in. I guess I can change that. I can change so much. Like, I can show their health, and I can change like the size of their health bar. Like, I can do so many things with this. Like, it's ridiculous. Heal prediction as well. Like, I guess when it's like channeling a heal or something, it can predict like where the bar is going to move afterwards. Power? What is this? Power? Don't know exactly what that means, but there's like a bar under them. Cast bar, which I guess could be really nice for interrupts and stuff. Buffs could be cool. Debuffs would be like my stuff as well, I guess. Level is enabled. Oh, at the right side. I didn't even know that. Okay, cool. Name. Oh, I really want to have the name. And why is this like... I just want everything to be 2002 bold, guys. Everything needs to just be 2002 bold. That's the only way we roll around here, guys. It's very important. But can I have it display sooner as well, when it's closer? Oh, my target even has like an outline around it, which is quite cool, I guess. I'm going to spend so much time messing around with this, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we just hit him. Hit him with that. Hit him with this. And then quickly start leeching his thing. Oh, like it's even got like the smooth... oh, I got interrupted, so I couldn't do that anymore. That is really unfortunate. I couldn't get the thing I needed. Okay, so this is the debuff on me. So the debuffs are... oh, I'm in combat, actually. Wait, am I in combat with that guy? Okay, here we go. So there is the debuff thing here. Oh, player debuffs. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't want to display their IDs, though. I don't care for their IDs. Like, it's probably something for, like, questy interaction or something, but I don't care about that. So I want that to be gone. I can probably, while he's doing this, I can probably help him out and then channel the stuff as well. So we can probably both just get what we want. Maybe. Let's see if that's the case. Tainted Soul Shard. There we go. I helped him out and we got shit done. So that's really cool. And someone blew me a sweet kiss. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kiss. Kisses back to you. Alright, the Goldshire. Because we, in our inventory now, we have a pure Soul Shard and a Tainted Soul Shard, which I guess will turn into a, well, back into a neutral one or something. It feels weird to have this bottom bar, like, under everything, though. Like, this bar down here, like, it feels like it's just taking up space. Oh, what is this? Oh, I can even hover stuff, so I can see what I've earned and spent in this session. What character it's on. This is daily reset, weekly reset. Interesting. All of the latency of all my add-ons, I guess. My durability right now for all my gear. Oh, I can just click this thing. Like, I kept typing elf or like a /EC, which is not too much, but it's easy to just be able to click this. Okay, cool. Oh, we can even have a portrait. Hold on. I want to see the portrait for the mobs. What does it look like? Is it like a warrior mob? Is that why it's showing me that? Alright, so I have to be in the inn. I have to go to the basement, which is around here. And then I talk to Damien Kane, who is hiding behind this place. Hello. I seek the soul of one who is wanted and the soul of one who is innocent. Bring these to me and you will be handsomely rewarded. I have brought you your souls. Hand over the soul shards. Thank you, Warlock. Here is your promised reward. Damien confidently tucks the 2 soul shards into his cloak and hands you a rune. A pleasure doing business with you. Well, a pleasure doing business with you too. That is the rune of Soul Siphon. And what Soul Siphon does... Let's go here into the inventory again. So Soul Siphon is actually in the back slot. And we haven't gotten anything in the back slot yet, so it's a pure upgrade because we're not giving anything up for it. And it says, causes your drained soul to deal damage 3 times faster. 3 times faster. And increases the amount drained by your drain life and drain soul spells by an additional 6% for each of your Warlock shadow effects afflicting the target. Up to a maximum of 18 additional effects. So like 3 dots would get the maximum effect. When drained soul is cast on a target below 20% health, it instead gains 50% per effect, up to a maximum of 150%. In addition, your drained soul can now trigger your Nightfall talent. Like, that is just buff on top of buff on top of buff. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, we're getting more healing, well, more damage, but I guess that also means more healing, I think. We get an improved effect because of other things we already have on the target, and then also we get like an execute almost, where like under a certain health threshold it becomes even stronger, and it can trigger Nightfall. And in case you forgot, guys, Nightfall is where we get a free Shadow Bolt cast. Like, it does so much. And the funny thing is, because I've been playing this game so classic, and like I'm finally kind of semi-shifting away from it for like the past, like, probably like 10 parts or something. I'm finally kind of slowly shifting away from it. But the thing is, I've been playing this game so classic that I haven't gotten to abuse all these super broken things. Like, in my mind, Horn was like the most broken thing ever. But I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. So that's why I kind of, why I'm going back through this content now, and I want to start picking them up, because I feel like I'm going to go from, you know, being like alright powerful to just feeling incredibly overpowered soon, just because I'm used to a certain power level that I'm now going to exceed a lot. Which is fun. So yeah, I've decided today is going to be runes, runes, runes. I really want to get a lot of these runes done, so we're going to keep on pushing forward. I am currently heading for Redridge. Wait, do I also have the ability to zoom out further now? I feel like I wasn't able to zoom out this far. Is this something that I got from ElvUI? Like, it's really convenient, I guess, to be able to zoom out this far. Like, I'm not going to play like this mostly. I'll probably just play more like this, you know? Like, you know, you would usually play. But the ability to be able to do so is quite nice. Alright, so supposedly I need to go to the top of this tower. Can I just go here without these guys hitting me? I guess not. But, you know, we can take them out easy peasy. I don't need my summon for this. You know, I am uber strong. Servant of Illigar. These guys actually aren't super weak. Oh, look at this casting bar. Like, oh, and I can see all the dots above them. So I can see which ones I have dotted and which ones I haven't dotted. Ooh, also, we should probably use our new ability, right? You know, well, not really new ability, but like our revamped and better life drain. So let me see what happens. Like if I use it. Oh, I use it. Oh, so it does stay stuck to the target. Look at this. Look at this HP drain. Like, so, okay, so we do have it stuck to the target still. But, you know, we don't have to channel it anymore. Okay, this is cool. Like, this would have been an issue if I did this, like, very early on, I guess. Because these are quite some mobs. But right now, I just kind of sprint up here. Because I am a pro. Wait, is this gonna take damage? Here we go. Take damage. So I have to fight my way all the way to the top. Which, like, I'm greeding a lot. I know I'm greeding a lot. Like, there's actually a chance maybe that I'll die. But, you know, we are greedy. Whoa. Morganth? Oh boy, wait, am I actually going to die here? Oh my god, I pulled so many mobs. Oh my god, what am I doing? Wait, can I loot this thing real quick? Is it here? I'm looting it. I'm looting it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dying. Oh boy. Oh, what is this? Here's a minion. Oh boy, this is not super easy. Wait, hold on. I don't have anything. I can life tap, but then I'll lose my entire HP bar. I can't kill myself with life tap. Okay. I might actually... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Oh boy, that's a long walk. Okay. I mean, that's what I get for, you know, overestimating the, you know, like I pointed it out in my phase 2 review, like, you know, the biceps on top of my biceps, you know, I thought they were bigger, but apparently pulling the entirety of the zone is still too classic or too overwhelming for classic. And, you know, that stuff belongs in retail. So let me actually do things the smart way now, you know, like actually use my my demon armor, actually even have my imp summoned. I was cocky. I thought, you know, nobody can touch me. I am immortal. I am a god, which technically I am, but, you know, maybe not that godlike. Ooh, I can disable this panel. Ah, there we go. That's much better. I much prefer not having the panel there. Like, it just looked like my screen was, like, limited. Like, this is much better. I will probably move all of this, like, down a little bit, you know, just so, like, it snaps to the bottom. Actually, maybe I won't. Not quite sure yet. But this looks much better. I like it. Because we still have all the information, like, down here. We just don't have, like, this ugly black bar, like, removing screen estate where we don't want screen estate to be removed. Ooh, this might not be optimal. I can't pass here. I have been Gandalfed. Well, guess I'll run all the way around. I got you. I see what you're putting up. I see what you're putting down, and I will accept it. Alright, I kind of like this one as well, you know, having the map with, like, a black border around it. I do think I will make the black border a bit smaller if I can, but this looks more modern, and it fits well with the rest of my mostly black UI. Alright, let's resurrect here. Pop the demon armor. Pop the imp. Oh, I actually don't have mana for the imp. Okay, well, I guess I'll sit down for a moment, and then I will summon my imp. And then we will mow these guys down in style. So the reason I'm here, because I think I haven't mentioned it yet, is this quest. Rumors abound. Wait, did my quest stuff change as well? Why do I have this number up here? Is this like questy stuff? Like, I feel like this used to look different. I don't like this. Like, I feel like this wasn't up there, right? I think. Anyway, Rumors Abound is for the Metamorphosis rune, as we did talk about at some point. I'm probably not going to be tanking, but I do want to get it because it looks cool. And I have to find two things, one of which is going to be on top of this thing. I think it's in that box over there, in the Demonic Reliquary. So let's actually summon this imp and then murder some people. Also put little bars like on top there, like you can see like there's a timer, if there's a timer available, and there's like a little bar displaying how long it's going to be lasting, which I quite enjoy. Morganth, you are about to perish. Wait, my cast bar is on top. Wait, I don't want my cast bar to be on top of that. I guess I'll move that later. Oh, the summon doesn't disappear when the master dies. Well. Oh, we also have something in the bottom right now. Which is, I think that's my pet's target or something. Oh, no, wait, that's my target's target, I think. Whoa, what's happening to the screen constantly? It's ridiculous. So we use that. And we use Drain Life, and now I'm immortal. Look at all these ticks, guys. So many ticks. It's great. Alright. We loot all of these guys. Get the stuff. Get the demonic reliquary. And there we go. Oh, yeah. You know, in auto loot, sometimes I forget about that. Like, I enjoy the auto looting, but sometimes I want to look at it, which is... Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't have it both ways, right? So, we now have the Orb of Death. And for the next one, we will actually have to head to the other island. So I'm going to use my Hearthstone and see you guys at the next location. Alright, I'm pretty sure the Tower of Athalax, whatever it's called. I think we're supposed to be here. We got 11 experience for uncovering this place. Now, these mobs are even lower level. But this time I will come in like somewhat prepared. Because I'm not going to have the same thing happen to me again. I will nuke them all though. Here we go. They will all have been nuked. I will get my HP back. There we go. Perfect. We are so strong. But yet I will still get my MP out. You know, I'm used to the stuff being on the right side. I have to kind of relearn where everything is. Which is not too bad. You know, like it's not like it's difficult. But, you know, it just takes some muscle memory to rebuild. You know what? Screw my mana. I don't need mana. Yes, I know I'm being super greedy again, but you know we live that way. You know that's just it's the way I roll. Yeah, we gotta live somewhat dangerously, right? Otherwise, you know, where's the fun in not living dangerously? I am so glad, by the way, that I moved the LFG stuff out of the regular chat. Like it's so much better to look at my regular chat now. Like I can actually have my loot and stuff in there without, you know, the entire chat just moving constantly, because I don't mind seeing like, you know, my copper looting and stuff like that. You know, like obviously I could remove that. Probably don't really need to have that in there. But the fact that I can have it in there and the guild chat moves very slowly as well. Like it's slow enough where I can keep up to date with both of them and still enjoy the fun parts of actually seeing, you know, what kind of stuff I'm looting. I kind of wish I had some interrupt. Like I don't have an interrupt, right? As far as I'm aware, I don't think I can interrupt. Maybe I can and I just don't know. Oh, we just looted the ropes of the Arcana. That's something I needed for my quest. It says that the auction goes for 44 gold. Probably not true, but I will see if people are putting it up for that. But these towers are not well designed in terms of like their camera angles and stuff. Like I keep clipping into the outsides of the walls. I guess the best interrupt is just damage, because then, you know, we just burst them out and they die. Alright, Arthricus Narasin. Good sir, how would you like to perish? There you go. You have been perished. Ooh, a journal page. Al-Shari Athalari Run Fandu An Uno Afol to... Yeah, I'm not gonna try and read that, guys. I did an attempt. And I hope you appreciate that. But I can't translate that for you. Unfortunately, I do not speak the language. Alright, they should all die due to this. And I can loot whatever is over here. Hello? Let me loot. Stop it. Stop it now. Thank you. Here we go. Bow of Altek. Alright, we have the Bow of Altek. Rumors Abound is now done. Alright, let me find out where I go now. Oh boy, okay, well, we go back to the Barrens, because we have to bring it back to the NPC from whom we got the quest. So I guess I'll make my way back there. At least we're on the same continent, I guess, so it's not too bad. I like how we're flying into the Barrens, only to fly back out of the Barrens, and then fly back into the Barrens. Like, this flight path is ridiculous. Like, we start from up here, we fly down to Stone Talon Peak, I think we fly through Desolus, into Doswell Marsh, only to fly back up to Ratchet. Well, we could have just like flown with like a straight line. Like this one in particular, like it triggers me. It's too ridiculous. Anyway, I do also now have the quest log with the setup, because like it was a bit weird because the Rumors Abound and stuff just wasn't like showing up properly. I think the formatting works now, and you know it fits with the rest of the stuff. Like I don't want to change everything to that. Like the inventory is already like using Bagnon. The map is using Sexy Map. I love Sexy Map. The quest list is now different. The character panel is now different. The skills panel is still the... Actually, no. Well, yeah, the skills panel is different. The skill book is still the same. I actually quite like the skill book. So I think I'll just keep the skill book around. Because I do think... I know. I quite like it. But yeah, I'm slowly just changing the entire UI. But, you know, the great thing is these flight paths allow me to just kind of mess around with those things as I'm waiting anyway. So, like, you know, every time I'm just like, well, let me open it up again and just, like, mess with things. And slowly but surely, in probably about 10 hours or something, I will have fine-tuned my entire UI. But it's, you know, bit by bit. Also, this apparently here, like, the camera distance thing, this apparently has increased it, I think, because my max distance all of a sudden is 4, which might mean that it's 4xing my regular distance. That will be my guess, at least. Oh, I can apply font to all. There we go. Bam. Now everything has the correct font. Great. You know, actually my chat might look worse now. I don't know if I prefer the other one, but, you know, this is the 2002 font, guys. I'm pretty sure this is just the regular WoW font. And I like it, guys. I like the WoW font. It's almost nostalgic to me at this point. Like, I've been playing this game for so long now that, you know, like, nostalgia is coming over me. All right, we have finally arrived at the NPC again. Here he is, Doan Karhan. This is the first guy we're actually properly talking to. Well, since I installed the stuff, like, I could change this as well, but I actually quite like this one. Rumors abound. Oh, wait, I changed this one? Wait, did I change this one? There's a lot to look into that. I don't really like this, I think. I mean, it's much... to be fair, it is much easier to read. Still no signs of the weapon fragment. I guess I've sent you on a fool's errand.
Have a good one.
There's still much that needs to be done before I can reform a weapon of this power. We've started down this path, and there's no turning back now. Complete quest.
See you around.
Alright, now we get the Conjuring.
See you later.
Yeah, I mean, it is much easier to read, so on one hand, I quite like it. The Conjuring. The demon, Des Altek, seems to have broken free of its prison, but it's still bound to it like a prisoner to their cell. We must summon forth the demon to capture its soul again. To the north in Ashenvale, where great demons fell, there is a location on the ridge that was once used by the Legion for sacrifices. The ground is permanently scarred from the atrocities that occurred here, but if we can gather the blood of the Legion from the demons that still infest this land, that's the key. So collect 10 blood of the Legion and perform the ritual to summon Des Altek to trap its soul once again. Yeah, it's so much easier to read this. Actually, I might keep this just because it's much easier to read. But yeah, we're gonna have to collect some blood of the Legion, which probably is very easy to do because, well, we're a bit overleveled. Man, this map just takes so long to traverse, even with the mount. Oh boy, what a map, what a zone, what a beauty.